Hi guys, it's Amsterdam EDP. How's everyone doing? Good, good, good. I hope, or should I say, I hope. Yay, my friend got me a really cool t-shirt for my birthday and I absolutely love it. It actually says Amsterdam EDP on the back as well. Yeah, so expect to see a lot of this t-shirt. I'll probably never wash it actually, to be honest. But anyway, today I wanted to do a spotlight video on GALLIVANT perfumes from London, my hometown. I've always got to represent, you know, for homegrown, especially London brands, because I was born and raised here. So I've got 5 of their fragrances. This company is founded and created by a guy called Nick Stewart. He actually used to be the creative director of L'Artisan Parfumeur, if you know that brand. A huge range of perfumes. Oh my gosh, there's so many I get lost. But anyway, he wanted to start his own line, and here it is. It's GALLIVANT. It's all about wanderlust. It's about urban cities. Every single fragrance is named after a place or a city, and they currently have 8 fragrances in their line, but I have 5. I think the newest one was Los Angeles. I remember going to meet some friends in London, some perfume friends, and one of them had just been to the GALLIVANT event. I think Los Angeles launched last year, but they're a relatively young brand. They've been out since 2017. And I have never smelled any of their perfumes, so I'm really excited. Which are the ones I have missing? I have Tokyo, Berlin and Los Angeles missing, but I have all of the others. So yeah, I just want to smell them. I'm really, really excited, and I want to start with London because they're a London brand and I'm from London, so it just makes sense. S-C-E-N-T-S, sense. Yeah, I did that. So I have no idea what the style is. I don't know if they're going to be explosive or quiet or simple or complex or anything. I just know that Nick wanted to create something, I guess kind of back to basics. Not back to basics, but something that just delivers what it's supposed to be. Maybe not too fussy. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to start with London because I can't wait to smell them. I have nothing on my skin, and I'm going to put them all on my skin because there's only 5. It's not like it's a giant line where I'm going to have to use blotters, which is always better anyway, right? So, London. I don't know, but I would predict that this would be a rose perfume. I know that I've thought about making a perfume called London, and when I think of London, I think of gothic, smoky roses, kind of maybe a tiny bit oriental, so it might not be. I mean, I don't know what Nick's take is, but I'm going to spray it on my left hand and see. So, London. Let's see. It is a rose, yes. It's a nice rose. It's a stemmy kind of rose, this one. Clean, green, really elegant. It feels a bit stripped back, but really, really pretty. It's sharp. This isn't like a sweet, fluffy rose. This is it kind of reminds me a little bit of a similar style to Floral Botanica by Balenciaga. I'm not saying they smell the same, but it's that green, fresh stemminess of a rose, and I like roses like that. I like all kinds, but this would be like a summer one. It's crisp and elegant and a tiny bit bracing, and I can't really tell what type of rose it is. It's a very clean one, whichever one it is. This doesn't feel like a Turkish rose or a damask or whichever you want to call them. Pleasant, elegant, in the realm of like Stella by Stella McCartney. It's almost a little bit cool, a little bit calm. I say calm after saying bracing, but it's kind of like it's not overly fussy or crazy. It's just really pleasant. So I'm going to look up what's in it because I like doing that afterwards. So give me a sec. Okay, so it says here floral leather, watery green head of cucumber and violet leaves. So I said it was green, you know, it's got that. Now that they say cucumber, when I smell it a bit deeper, I can pick it out. But you know, you have to sometimes read the notes in order for you to find them in your brain, if that makes sense. But so this is violet leaf, cucumber, iris or orris root, sandalwood, leather, cedarwood. What's that one there? Patchouli, and it's Rose de Mai. So Rose de Mai comes from the south of France. Soaring down to earth, wicked sense of humour, wet spring roses from Columbia Road, Georgian architecture, a hint of dustiness, earthy lush wetness you can almost taste. That literally hits the nail on the head. So I said it was stemmy green. Yeah, the cucumber gives it that. Cucumber just smells watery, doesn't it? Like a watery green. It's not overtly cucumbery, but I like this. This is a good start. It feels pure and simple, and it feels like it just delivers. This is like almost like the full-on English rose sort of lady would wear this. You know what I mean? Like a Kate Moss before she went crazy. Maybe I shouldn't say that, sorry. So the next one I'm going to smell is, I'm just going to pick this one. It's Tel Aviv. I've never been to Tel Aviv. I want to read about what it says before I look at the notes. Let me spray it. I would expect something maybe arid or something a bit dry, maybe a bit deserty, I don't know. Oh, this is so nice. This is nicer than the London one. This is so unexpected. This is actually really floral. It smells a bit like fruity floral. It smells a bit spring-like again, like the other one. It's definitely a white floral of some kind, but it's not as heady as like tuberose or a super potent jasmine. There's a really fresh white floral in here. This is really, really pretty and not what I expected from Tel Aviv at all. Can I smell ylang ylang in here? You guys know I love a ylang ylang. I can definitely smell ylang ylang in here. Oh, this is probably why I like it so much. This one I much prefer to London. The London one is bringing out a tiny bit more leatheriness now actually, but this is lovely. This is a semi-fresh spring-like white floral with some ylang in there. I can feel that depth and that thickness that you get from ylang ylang. Oh, okay, I like that one. Let's have a quick read, shall we? So it says sun, white, yellow, bright, gold jewellery on tanned skin. A lingering 1970s glamour. It's sexy, it's a party, it's life in the bubble. Walking along the beach, naked skin, feeling relaxed. But it's the big city. Sense of intensity, heat, sweat, cigarette smoke, flowers on the balconies overhead. Really, really nice. So this is tangerine, lime, blackcurrant. No, it's not at all, sorry. It's bergamot, blackcurrant bud and clementine. Close enough. Then you've got jasmine, sambac, ylang ylang, rose oil and freesia. Freesia, that's what I can smell. Freesia's such a pleasant floral note in perfumes. I really like it. It makes things just feel a little bit cleaner, a little bit spring-like. I don't super feel jasmine. It's more like a freesia ylang ylang heart that I'm smelling. And then it says musky base, sandalwood, deer's tongue, absolute, and benzoin. So this is nice. It's somewhere between bright and open textured and also, yeah, I love it. So bright, open textured, but the ylang ylang really gives it an element of smoothness. I'd be interested to see where that goes actually, but we'll wait. I want to move on to another one. So this one is Istanbul. Okay, I would expect a Turkish fragrance also to be rosy because they love their roses, and things that I've smelled inspired by Turkey are very rosy. But who knows, it could be incensey. I've been to Turkey, so let's see if it... I've not been to Istanbul, but let's see what happens. Unexpected again. This is sweet. This is the sweetest one so far. I can definitely feel some kind of sweet resin. There's possibly vanilla. It's also fruity and a little bit woody as well. And patchouli, I think. This smells a little bit like Coromandel by Chanel. I'm sorry, I hate comparing things to things, but when I smell things just off the cuff, my brain goes to all different places. I'm getting that kind of patchouli mixed with a sweet resin thing that Coromandel has. And I really like it. Oh, I have to read about this one. Definitely the sweetest. It feels like a subtle vanilla, or if not, then it's definitely a sweet resin like benzoin or something like that. Anyway, let's have a look at Istanbul. It's non-stop go, 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 energetic with a creative and intellectual fizz. Lockdown hair driving me crazy. Power walk into breakfast, meeting over the Brooklyn Bridge. It's life on the sidewalk. Wait, have I... Oh, I'm looking at the entirely wrong one. I'm looking at Brooklyn. Thought the description was a little bit weird. So it says, this feeling of an ancient city, but with freshness and a modernity. An old luxury and new confidence. Sometimes cliches are popular. Imagination for all the right reasons. This is the meeting of two continents and two cultures. Coffee, creaminess, leather, suede, spices, incense. So let's have a look. It says it's an ambery, woody, spicy fragrance, fresh aromatic head with notes of bergamot, cardamom, red thyme, lavender, geranium, patchouli, sweet myrrh, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, amber and musks. This is why I say it smells like coromandel, because it's got patchouli, it's got the sweet resins. I don't really feel the aromatic side of it, to be honest, but this one literally went straight into this kind of soft, ambery, vanillic type smell with a definite, I was going to say prominent and definite at the same time. A definite patchouli feeling. Smooth, kind of gentle. It doesn't, the notes make it sound like it might be a lot more explosive, but it isn't. So all of them right now, the feeling that I get from them is that they're somewhat calm and easy to wear. So that's good. And if you're a person like me who likes to travel, this could be the line for you. So I like this one. This is the Oriental of the bunch so far, but it's gently ambery. It's not like a Shalimar type amber. It's nice, kind of woody, sweet, resinous fragrance. So what's the next one? I'm gonna try Amsterdam. Would I be really stereotyping if I said that it's gonna smell like tulips? I don't know, but we're gonna see. I've also been to Amsterdam. There's lots of flowers there, lots. Ooh, okay, this one. This also feels stemmy again. It feels like a green blossomy type smell. It feels a bit sticky, like a green sticky resin of some kind. And why am I thinking of linden blossom, maybe? Or like, you know, if you crushed a stem and you get that foamy stuff sometimes that comes out of flower stalks. Yeah, I did destroy flowers when I was younger, but I was curious about the way things smelled. I can't help it. But anyway, there's definitely something here that I recognise, and I want to lean towards linden blossom, but it's not sweet enough to be that. It's somewhere in the realm of maybe like galbanum or something like that. So I'm really intrigued by this. So let's have a look at Amsterdam before we move on to the last one. This one says, a genre-defying floral, spicy, woody, ambery, spicy aromatic head of elemi, Skinnerstmal, I don't know what that is, I'm making myself sound dumb now, CO2 extract, Szechuan pepper and saffron. The floral heart contains tulip and rose, and a base of cedarwood, musk, sandalwood and amber. So, I don't know if it's elemi that I'm smelling. Saffron is a very strange note, and it could be that as well. Saffron smells inky and sometimes like paint and sometimes a bit hay-like to my nose. Like it's a dry, weird, almost plastic smelling thing. I think it's the saffron. The saffron's creating this really unusual thing, but it's definitely green as well, this one. This one is not my favourite from the ones I've tried so far, and that's just because, gosh, it almost smells like actual realistic pollen as well, and I really like that. It smells a little bit like lilies to me. You know, the lilies, six-petaled lilies, or I think they're called oriental lilies. My favourite flower actually, with the brown powder that if you get it on your clothes, it can just stain everything. I get something like that from it as well. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It smells a bit like a flower market. all of the smells and sights and sounds of a flower market hitting you at once, or if you walk into a florist, it smells a bit like that. So that's really nice. I like that part of it. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to move on to the last one, and the last one is Brooklyn, a place that I have never been but would love to go to. I don't know what Brooklyn would smell like. Very urban. Food. I think of food when I think of Brooklyn. Spray paint. I don't know. This smells like candy, but not gourmand foodie type. It smells like a lot of different kind of citrus candies all in one go. It smells vibrant. I can smell a citrus in there, but it's almost like a sherbet, lemon type smell, like a lemon sweets. It's effervescent, and it's a bit fizzy and youthful and summery, this one. Oh, tickling my nose. Happens every time. Nice, there's a touch of greenery here as well, but it's mainly focused on a fizzy, almost candy-like citrus, like pixie sticks, or what do we call them over here? I don't know. Them long things you get with sherbet, and you have to do that with them. I'm gonna read what it is. It's nice. This one's quite quiet, actually. This one's the quietest of all of them. So this one says, this is the one about the Brooklyn Bridge, life on the sidewalk, early summer breezes, bars, diners, apartments, cocktails. I would put it to something like a cocktail, like a lemon drop or something like that. Small flowers in the grass, fresh air. Musky citrus fragrance. Spicy head, bergamot, lemon orange, incense, cardamom, and ozonic notes. So I did say it was kind of bright and effervescent. It's really pleasant. I like it. So it says also magnolia, iris, amber musk, benzoin, and woods. So this one's okay. What's that? Oh, that's musk. Okay, so this one feels the most, I guess, transparent. It's the most fizzy, it's the brightest, and it's definitely the most summer, where a lot of the other ones feel like they lean towards spring. And the Tel Aviv one is definitely more autumn, but oh no, it's Istanbul, isn't it? That's that one. I like it. I'm gonna go back over them and see if I can remember. So this is London with the rose. It's still holding on to its greenery. It's still quite stemmy. This is very elegant. I feel like it's very classy. I like this one. Then my favourite one, Tel Aviv, the one with the freesia and the ylang ylang. This is my favourite. Do you know what they remind me of? If anyone's ever smelled Commodity, brand called Commodity, where they're really nice. They deliver. There's something a bit pure about them. They're not too overly fussy or anything like that. They're just nicely made, and they smell very pleasant. All right, this one is Istanbul. This is the Oriental. The patchouli's coming out a bit more now, and it's a little bit less sweet. Amsterdam is here. This one's disappearing quite quickly, unfortunately. But I've only done a couple of sprays. Amsterdam is definitely the most unusual of the bunch. Still can smell saffron, but it still feels like a green flower market type smell. Mainly focused on, like, I don't know, it's like I just can't stop thinking about lilies when I smell it. So that one. And then this one, yeah, it's lemon sherbet, but not just as simple as lemon sherbet. It's much more interesting than that. But I kind of like them. I really, really like Tel Aviv the most. The rose one's lovely. I'm gonna give them full wearings, but when I do a spotlight, sometimes I just smell things and then just speak off of the cuff. So that's kind of what this video was. I'm glad I got to try these. I want to try the other 3 now just to see what they're like. I'm going to go and read about them and see what they are. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. It was a little bit short for a spotlight, but I only got to try 5. So anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe and sane. This was my spotlight, little mini spotlight on Gallivant, London. Hope you guys are good. I'm Actual Mono, trying to make the world smell better. One video at a time. Goodbye.